Hello everyone. So I've got another video for the henna design for the fingers series. In this particular video we are going to be doing some Khaleeji style designs for the fingers. And for those of you who are not familiar with Khaleeji style henna, it's a style of henna that is applied in the Gulf. And so it's very common that you will see this in style of henna in UAE, Qatar, Kuwait. In those countries you'll see these type of designs applied. You'll also see something similar in Somali style henna as well. If you'd like to learn more about Khaleeji style, I'll go ahead and put a little bit of information down in the information box below if you're watching this on YouTube. And I've been getting some questions, totally not related to henna, in these videos in regards to my fingernail polish colors and let's see, and some of the jewelry I've been wearing. So I think in the first video I wasn't wearing any jewelry or nail polish, if I remember correctly. Two of the videos were recorded back to back. So in one video I'm wearing red nail polish, and it's by a drugstore brand called Essence. I believe it is called Juicy or something like that. I think that's what that red color is called. And then the one I'm wearing today, which is, you know, kind of barely there, is a nude color, also by the same company. I'll go ahead and put the names, the official names of those polishes down below. The ring that I was wearing is actually my wedding ring. I'm not wearing it right now. And today I'm wearing some gold midi rings, and I bought these in a set from Old Navy over a year ago. I think they were probably around $5 or $6, and there was like a set of like 10 of them. I only have 5 of them left. I've lost all the others, but you know, they're just gold tone. They're not, you know, they're not valuable rings. But you guys have been asking me about that, but that's enough about me. Let's hop into these designs. So the first one has a cap on the tip of the finger. This is more a design that's more suitable for this side of the hand, so it'll go on the smoother side on the facing palm up. And we're going to do a diagonal line, like so. Very easy. And we're going to fill that cap in solid. And I do have a couple of tutorials here on the channel showing how to do Gulf or Khaleeji style designs. And so you'll see me do some things from those videos. There's some techniques I've used. Then we're going to come in here with a thin line. Very, very, very easy. We're going to do a swirl here. We're going to do some very thin but long gingerbread, like that. And then we're going to put like some caps on the tip of those. And basically, it's just squeezing the henna cone and then just kind of doing like a crescent shape on the tip. That's pretty much it. If you still don't understand, I have a video in which I'm doing the exact thing I'm doing here, but it's a tutorial video where it kind of breaks it down for you, so I will link that video below. It's just kind of like crescent shapes, but I'm just squeezing out henna so it almost looks kind of like a ruffle. We're going to do another one of these. Swirl. A little bit of gingerbread, but we're going to make it long. And this could even be like a fusion style, so it could be Indo-Gulf, Indian Gulfy style, which is actually really pretty when you put the two styles together. We're going to do a leaf. This style of leaf you don't see in Gulf style henna. That's why I'm calling it kind of like a fusion of the two styles. Okay. And then, actually these need to be kind of bold. Let's thicken these lines up a little bit. That's kind of how I intended it to be. I'm going to put a thin line down the middle. Okay. And we're going to, you know, how in nature leaves have veins, and then we're going to simulate that here by just doing some lines here. Diagonal lines. They don't have to exactly match up on both sides. Sometimes I like to do that if I have like a bigger leaf that I'm working with and people are able to see the details, but not in this leaf, not this time. And then, move this a little closer. I'm just gonna do these guys here. And some of the designs that I am doing today are inspired by designs that are in several different design books that I really like. One is Rose Arabic Mehndi Creations, I believe. It's by Asha Savla. It is available on my website. The link will be down in the information box below, along with information on the practice hands that I use. There's also a couple of other designs that have Khaleeji style, or a couple of other books that have Khaleeji style designs in them. I'll link those below. Some of them are available on my website, some of them are not. But I like all of them. So that's the first design. As you can see, it's pretty simple. You know, very, very, very easy. I really enjoy this style because it's very fluid and very easy to do. This next design is one that's also good for this side of the hand. Front, palm facing side. And I'm going to start with a swirl. And then we're going to just do some Gulf style roses, but we're going to make them really small. If you are unsure on how to do this, I have a tutorial on how to do that on my channel. And if you watch my videos but you have not yet subscribed, you should subscribe. Yes, you should. It is free to subscribe here on YouTube. And I make lots of videos. And I enjoy making videos. And most of them are about henna. Though I may do videos on other topics, most of the time it's about henna. So we're just going to do a bunch of Gulf roses. There are several different ways to do Gulf roses. This is my favorite style. My favorite way of doing it. You don't have to do it my way. There are other styles of Gulf roses, and I will do tutorials on those, I promise. Everything is all on my list. There's just so many videos to get out in between video requests and series of videos that I'm trying to get done. And also, I'm working on some full-length pre-recorded classes too, so it's just a lot to record. But I enjoy it, and I will continue to do it, and I hope that you enjoy it. I put this content on YouTube for free because I like sharing my love of henna with other people. And I hope you benefit from it because some people charge quite a bit of money for information I give you for free. Not throwing shade at anybody, it's just the truth. And, you know, you should learn from the teacher that speaks to you and helps you the most. Everybody has a different style of learning. I am a little bit more hands-on, so I don't need someone to talk to me. I just need them to show me once or twice, and I usually have got it. I also have sort of a photographic memory, so I can kind of close my eyes or remember how something was done and then repeat. But not everybody learns that way. Everybody learns differently, so definitely learn from the person who speaks to your brain in a way that helps you to learn. I'm just going to pop in here with a swirl. Pretty easy. But I do give all this information for free and make these videos and pay for all the equipment and the editing and the software and the computers that are needed to make all of this happen. So I definitely appreciate it when you subscribe and watch my videos and when you give me feedback and you comments. However, if you have any criticism, please make it constructive. And if you're not sure what that means, you should Google constructive criticism. I am always open to constructive criticism, but I am not open to bullying and people who just want to be rude. I don't accept that, and I do ban people from my channel who are nasty like that. I don't have to do that very often. I think in the many years that I've had FreeHandMehndi, I've only had to do that maybe a handful of times. So, Khaleeji finger design number 2, numero dos. So we've got the Gulf style roses, which look absolutely beautiful on stained hands and feet, and just skin in general. And then you've kind of got this swirl detail, and then you've got these leafy bits, vine and leaves, and then little dots to kind of make it all make sense. With these particular designs, these are pretty much finished off. So there may be a design going on down here on the hand. These designs are just kind of like, they're done. However, if you want to connect them, you don't add finishing touches on like these. You can go over these with kind of like an archy shape, like I did in, was it the bridal video that I did that in? I think it was the bridal finger henna design video where I went over with little tiny arches over these, and then you could continue on with the design. But that's not something you would do in Gulf style henna. Usually there's some sort of really flowy design that's happening on the hand and the arm, and then the fingers kind of are stand alone. So let's move on to the next design, which also uses Gulf style roses. This one is really good for front of the hand or back of the hand. It's just, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and pop in a nail here. Let's pretend like that's a fingernail. And let's do a Gulf style rose, like we did on the other. Yes, 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 let's do that. So it's just a swirl with these little guys. Again, if you need a tutorial on how to do that, I've already got one on my channel, so I'm not going to do that in this video. And if I haven't mentioned it already, you are welcome to make video requests. If I've already made the video that you've requested, I'll just send you a link to it. Some of my videos are quite old. They're several years old. I started FreeHandMehndi back in 2008, so I've been on YouTube for quite some time, but some of my older videos are gone. Never to be recovered, unfortunately. That's just life. Some of them were kind of outdated, and then some of them were I took down with the intention of putting them back up, but they're gone. Whatever, we move on. New technology, new stuff I can play around with. I don't need older videos. I can make newer ones and have some fun, right? Anyway, enough with the rambling. Let's go ahead in here and we're going to do some netting. And this is going to be really thin netting. And let's go ahead in here. And this particular design, this finger design, was also inspired by an Sabla design. When you're a henna artist and you're inspired by other people, or you flat out copy someone else's design, especially if you're putting it in print or picture or in a video, you should probably give them credit. Doing someone else's design and not giving them credit is not a very nice thing to do. And if you don't know, try your best to find out who did the design and give them credit. And if you don't know, you should ask. But if it's from a design book, it's meant to be applied in other places. So if you have purchased one of my design books and you do one of my designs and you take a picture of it and put it on Instagram or Facebook, or you make a video doing one of my designs, which I would love to see, you should forward it to me if you do. You should just say, hey, I got this design from this particular design book. But I'm totally cool with people doing that because I expect people to copy the designs because that's why it's in a book. However, if it's not in a book and it's someone's design, you should probably give them credit for it and say, hey, I got this design from so-and-so. We're doing another Gulf Rose, by the way, while I ramble and just keep going. Alright. And I did a periscope where I had some grid work like this fishnet, this grid work, and then I had Gulf roses in the design, and it looked absolutely gorgeous, and I loved it. So I decided to go ahead and put that in this video as well. It's inspired by that, though it had little rosettes in the grid work. That's just too much for a finger design. You don't want it to be so detailed unless it's bridal, of course, but you don't want it to be really boring either. So let's move on to the next one, because camera's running low on battery. And this one's going to be really simple. It's just some interlocking shapes. Cool thing about Gulf Henna is there's so many cool elements that I really like about this style. That you can do some pretty bold things, and then you can do some things that are very feminine, like roses and florals and all kinds of cool stuff. And then what we're going to do here is just put some thin lines equal distance apart in between these little half circle, half ring shape things, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You can see what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. Okay. And this is really simple. I'm going to just fill these in and get them in before my camera dies, because the next one is a little bit more detailed, so I'm going to get my camera a little bit more juice, and then I'm going to come back and do the last design of my practice hand here. Question for all of you. I'm making these lines bold because I think that looks better. Originally it was supposed to be thin lines, but they're going to be bold. So, question. Do you like when I use the practice hand to do designs? Because I can do so many more videos when I use the practice hand. Or do you prefer for me to use a human hand? And in what situation do you prefer for me to do that? So let me know. I'm going to go ahead and give this camera a little bit more juice because it's about to tell me that it's about to die. And then I will come back and I will get that last Khaleeji style finger design done. Alright everyone, so I am back, giving the camera a little bit more juice. Let's go ahead and pick up where we left off with this last Khaleeji style design. And we're going to start with a swirl. And it's going to have a really bold line, so we're going to squeeze. Put some pressure on that henna cone and make that line thick. There we go. And we're going to do a swirl. Not too tight though, we're going to leave some space in there. I'm just going to go in and touch it up where it needs to be touched up, because I just want to keep things consistent. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with a thinner line. Like so. And as we get on the inside, we're going to join the two together at the tip. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See, that's why this one wasn't done too tight. Like the swirl wasn't too close together. There was some open space because I meant to go in there with a finer line. I hope you can see that and my camera's not being annoying. I know, I'm aware of my camera being annoying. We're working with each other. We're learning how to work with each other better. Then we're just going to do some swirls with some gingerbread on it. So, pretty easy. And we're going to do that as filler on the top, and this is better for the front of the hand and not the back. So this is a design that's best for the side with no fingernail, because just the type of design it is. And yeah, that's it. And the filler, I wouldn't be, if you are applying a nice design, I wouldn't be as messy as I'm being right now with this filler, but you don't have to be super, everything needs to be perfect. Kind of looking at your filler that close doesn't really need to be like that. Just, you know, get it in there. Just fill it. And then we're going to do a little bit of that same filler here. Like so. And then we're going to do some little leafy kind of things where you just pull both sides of the leaf together so it's open in the middle. And I've kind of made them all a similar size, but if you make the leaves slightly different sizes, it could add some depth and fun stuff to the design. And then I'm just going to come in here and pop in here some tiny little dots, which you do by squeezing a small amount of henna on the tip of your henna cone and then dropping it down. So this will give you nice dots instead of getting dots that are kind of slanted because you've dragged the henna. You just push a little henna paste on the tip of your cone and then drop those dots in there. And you can get dots in some tight spots, some tight areas of your design by doing that. And dots look really cute in the finished product. Excuse me, my allergies again making me sniff a little bit. Anyway, that's pretty much how it is. When you're doing a finger design that has dots, this is pretty much finished. You can't really build on top of that. Also, what looks really cool is if you're doing dots, if you do larger dots and then it just kind of graduates into smaller dots, it looks really, really cool. I kind of did that over here where I have bigger dots and then the dots slowly got smaller. So, that is my Khaleeji style finger designs. Let's take a look at what we've done. So we've got this nice, really cool design. I really like that. I like abstract stuff like that. We've got the Gulf style roses with some netting in between. And we've got some more Gulf style roses with some of the vine and swirls and dots and whatnot. More Gulf style work. And this thumb, which I think looks really cool. I might try to do a design that has all the fingers like that and make a full video. So if you have any questions or comments, constructive criticism or praise, go ahead and pop that in the comment box along with your video request for other types of henna videos. I will be making non-henna videos coming up pretty soon here, so this channel will be a mix of things, but majority of the videos will be henna or body art related. And if you like this series of henna designs for the fingers, please give this video a thumb up and watch all the others. There are, 3 or 4 videos before this one? I think there are 3 other videos before this one. There's designs for easy beginners, for bridal, Moroccan, and of course this is the Khaleeji one. And we'll see what comes after this one, but that is 20 different designs for the fingers. So you've got a lot of really cool stuff to work with here. And before I leave you in this video, I've noticed a huge increase in people using black henna again. Primarily fashion bloggers. Please, please, please stay away from that stuff. I have links down below to pictures and articles on what black henna can do to you. It is not cute. It is not safe. If you like that look, use Yagua. I buy my Yagua from FreshYagua.com. I'll put a link to their website down below. Go ahead and buy that stuff from them. It looks the same. at the end of the day, and it's safe. So please use something safe on your skin. Please stop using black henna. Discourage other people from using it, but don't be like henna police and act like you're going to take people out if they're using it, you know. Just, you know, educate people, forward them the links that I've sent to you, but don't, you know, don't pester people. But if you're using it, please stop using it and stay away from that junk. Anyway, natural henna is the way to go. It is available at freehandmehndi.net on my online store, along with the practice hands that I've been using in these videos. I thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you haven't. Go ahead and push that button. It's free, and I upload videos like all of the time. If you love henna as much as I do, you've got plenty of material to look at here. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your view and your comments and all the interaction. I am on social media. Come on over to my Facebook because I'm on there like every day, and I also like to post stuff on Instagram. I occasionally pop up on Periscope. I've got a Snapchat and all that other good stuff. All the links to that stuff is down below. Go ahead and check it out, and I will see you next time. Take care.